Yo, 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 yo.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey
Hey,
yo.
yo, yo. I am
Welcome.
Brittany,
And I am Matthew.
and we are everyday vibing with ourselves, the Sunderkids.
Sunderkids. Yeah, dog.
But okay,
Would you
so
like to address it, Brittany?
I
Now
would
that
love
we're
to
on the
address it.
air,
You know what?
finally,
Let's address it.
let's address it.
My throat hurts. My throat hurts, and I've got a nice little lozenge all up in there, all up in that biz.
Yeah,
So
nice.
don't be alarmed if a little ASMR of my mouth is happening.
Don't be alarmed when your time comes.
But I also have tea with me. I put 2 bags of throat coat, but it's not even throat coat. It's like the knockoff Target
It's a
organic
knockoff throat
bullshit.
coat.
It's not my medicine, traditional medicines. Which I have a breathe easy, but I don't have any throat coat.
Would
I
that
need
just
that
be like a
throat
throat jacket?
What? Okay, what would be the flavor profile difference between throat coat and throat jacket?
Denim.
That's
Steamed
so
denim.
dumb.
So dumb.
But I think like a throat jacket would be like a light ginger tea, and then a throat coat's like the licorice, warm, warm that bitch up. And
Yeah,
throat
no,
jacket's kind of
I feel
like
that.
spring leg jacket.
Yeah, my jacket.
Then you just go denim. I'm gonna choke on this fucking thing.
Sorry.
Okay. Don't be funny.
That's good.
It's back in my help.
Don't
If you
mind
could
me.
stop it,
I'm
that'd be
just
great.
my coffee.
Oh my god. They're sipping my throat jacket over here. But yeah, so my throat hurts. I had a hell of a weekend, and then I got home last night, and then I woke up and my throat wants to kill me.
Yeah,
And
we
so it's
made
been
the
hard to
decision to postpone recording instead of doing it right after a 6-hour car ride.
Yeah.
But then we're paying the price now.
Yes, but that's okay. That's okay. I was glad.
It's okay.
Last night I got home at like 8:30. It's okay.
Yeah. It's okay.
And it was a long day of 6.5 hours. Actually, more than that. I took a wrong turn in the middle of nowhere,
Oof.
and my Google Maps wasn't like rerouting. Like it just took on the next route, and then it had me turn around. So it just added 20 minutes more, and I'm like, why am I getting home so late? Like I was supposed to get home this. And it's because I went the wrong way.
Oh, classic.
Classic.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, Arkansas is pretty lit. But anyways, yeah, my throat. But I want to hear about your weekend first.
My weekend
I did not
first?
listen to any of your stuff.
Well, I really didn't elaborate at all on my WhatsApp voice messages about my actual weekend. So it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. I made a good one for myself. On Saturday morning, 7:00, bright and early, we had an in-service at the pool.
Man.
So it was our May in-service because we hadn't done one the weeks before, and we needed to do one for May last weekend. And so just like, okay, got to do it. Okay. Only 8 lifeguards showed up.
Okay. And what does an in-service entail?
That is going through skills and different lifeguard techniques and CPR, just additional training. That's where we go over just anything about the pool, all the rules, the policies.
How long does this take?
Typically 2 hours, but it'd be 2 or 3. Yeah. When in Omaha, we would do it every 2 weeks when you work for the city. Yeah. So we just do it once a month. But I get to pick the days.
Okay. Nice.
But the big one is this Friday. That's 3 hours. And we're going to be doing a lot of CPR training and a lot of like right before the summer, just training skills. Yeah. But they make them do the swim test, do the brick test, all of the above.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So they got to get in the water, and I was jealous because I wanted to hop on it. But if I did, then they wouldn't be doing the stuff. But okay, so because of that, I was up in the morning, up doing stuff, but 9:00. Okay. my original plan was to try to find a place to go camping. But then I kept thinking it's still pretty early in the season and I'm not fully prepared.
Okay.
I do not have my canopies at the parents' house. I would have to make another run to the parents, and I'm like, I need to get out there. I'm wasting time even thinking about this, and I just did not have time earlier in the week to iron out everything.
Okay.
I still had a bunch of options. So with that in mind, I thought, okay, I'm just gonna load up everything I think I might need. And just get out there. I need to get out to the Olympics. Just start going. Just and so I got out of there. So I started driving. I went. Guess where I went?
You went Tiger Mountain. Big side.
No. I went Olympic side.
You did?
Oh yeah.
How far did you get, Porte?
Oh yeah.
No shit.
Yeah. So I mean, original plan was potentially doing Ozette, but I need to do that in like
not June another noon start.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And it would have been a later than noon start, and I'm like, I don't want to risk it.
Hell to the no.
Hell to the no. So I'll just do a hike. So I thought, what's a good strenuous hike that I can actually get after, get it done, come home?
Storm King.
Over on that thing. Yeah, dog.
No shit, you did it.
Yeah, I did it. I did it, dog. Yeah,
good for you. How was it?
It was lit.
Was it clear?
Lit. Yeah. So it was just like a bit of a haze the whole day, but no, it was pretty clear. There was a bit of people up there at the very top, but once you get going after the switchbacks, you get on top, and there's 4 different rope sections that you have to like hoist your way, like climb. It's really just using that instead of like it's loose gravel.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of people at the bottom that are like, no way, Jose, I'm not even going to attempt it. So they're just chilling, waiting for whoever in their party was like, yeah, I'm going to go do it, And then there's like people that come down that's like, it's not worth all the hassle getting up and down and scaling it, and like, it's scary business if you're not a rock climber or a hiker.
Yeah.
And even then I'm like, okay, well, I'm looking at it,
still free climb.
That's not that bad. Yeah. No, it's too loose of gravel.
But like you're not going like pegs, you're not, I mean,
exactly.
You're like scaling along the rope. I mean, it's kind of like a free climbing away, you know what I mean? You're choosing.
Anyways, it's rock climbing real light.
Yeah. Okay.
Bolded asterisk.
Okay.
Yeah. So I scale out there just like do.
Yeah.
Like it's not that much. It's not that bad. It's just like, do you know how to hike with a rope? If you do, then you're set. If you don't know how to do that or haven't done that, you might find some trouble. Like
understood.
Keeping it tight and like keeping the right balance and all this stuff. So I go up, get a good view, drink some water. So I got some great pictures. I'll post it. And then I just start heading back down. I didn't stay that long up there, but it was a hell of a view. And then so I just went back down, and it's just so funny because I was watching people just struggle on this last bit because it's this very loose dirt. And I'm like, they just don't know how to do it. So I just started, I'm like, okay, I'm like looking at it, and there's like these girls that are about to like come out. I'm like, wait, I'm gonna do this. So I start going just like one foot after another and just planting my right leg, just boom, 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 and just like one foot after another, without slipping, without doing nothing, just like, oh, this is nothing. Just do,
badass.
And like all the people are like, and I just go down, and I'm like, oh, that's good. Yeah, that's great. I'm like, oh, that's fun. And they didn't even ask me if like it was hard or worth it or anything. Just like that's
probably like, oh shit,
like this guy.
And you're all alone too, which is great.
And I'm all alone. Yeah, I'm just doing
killing
it by myself. Just Oh, it was fun though. And then I just hopped back in the car and then went home. And then the next day, so I switched up the plans because the parents were invited to go out to the Olympic Coast on Sunday with Julie, Danielle, Zach, and Max.
Nice.
Yes. And then we weren't. They decided not to because they had a bunch of gardening and stuff they wanted to get done that they've been needing to get done. It's on the schedule, you know.
It's on the schedule. The rents.
The rents, yeah. So then I'm thinking, hold up. I wanted to get out on the coast, so I'm just going to do that myself.
Hey.
So I hit up Danielle after after my hike on Saturday. And then on Sunday, woke up, immediately got in the car, drove 3 hours all the way to Beach 4.
Beach 4, huh?
Beach 4, yeah. I got there about 45 minutes before they did, and I took a nap. I parked the car, put a timer on, went to sleep, woke up, and then like started getting my stuff around right after I first stepped out of the car. First step out of the car, swear. They rolled up. Oh my God.
Nice.
So like, did you just get? And I'm just like kind of dazed and confused. Like I just woke up from a 45-minute nap. I just up. Like, so I took a swig of the cold brew, and then we went down to the beach and just hung out.
Hell yeah, that's so good.
Yeah,
and you got a little nap, little cafe, a little cousin hangout.
All the above, yeah. And I mean, I had my rain boots, so I was going in the tide pools and looking at the anemones and all the little stuff. There was a couple starfish. So cool. The cutest thing I've ever seen on a beach. There was sea otters, big sea otters.
No.
4 of them just cuddling up into themselves and then doing like the little things where they're like playing with the rock and stuff. And they were on these rocks, just like right there, just outside of the shoreline, and we're just all watching them. I didn't have my phone on me, so I couldn't take any pictures.
For the dome.
But yeah, for the dome for me. But I think Julie got some pictures, so
good.
They are available. But yeah, they were just going at it, and then it was like, wait, no, this is exactly the time that the tide is starting to switch and go back in. So as it kept getting, the tide was rolling in. They had more areas, so you'd see them like swim down, and then they come up, and there would be a little fish like flopping in the thing, and they just like go after it.
Feeding time.
Yeah, so they like hung around that little area for a good solid 10 minutes and then started making their way north. It was awesome. It was so
That's cool. Amazing.
It was so cool.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I didn't see any eagles. They saw some eagles, but man, I had not seen sea otters just like hanging out on the rocks. Yeah.
That's so sweet.
They're big.
Really?
Yeah, they're
hefty long.
They're pretty big. They're hefty, and they got like big, thick tails. You just see them; they're just like so fluid in the water. Yeah, so wild, so
wild. And then they're like basically dry. They shake once, and it's like done.
Yeah. So then I drove home, and then I immediately went to bed.
Pardon.
No, you're good. Salud.
Thanks.
But I immediately went to bed and then woke up a couple hours later at like 9, and then stayed up for a little bit and then went back to bed.
Okay.
And then Memorial Day was a big day where I finished processing and doing the ironing for all of the extra pockets. So now I have 34 NASA space themed pockets.
Sick. So sick.
My Etsy shop is back.
It is?
Yeah, so that was the message that you missed.
That's a big one. Holy shit.
A huge one. Yeah. So
you guys go buy Matthew's shit.
Go buy my shit on Etsy. Yeah. But I ended up just making a Twitter one of the mornings last week and then tweeting a bunch of things just like, hey, this is the situation. I haven't gotten any emails and this is my last resort of, making a Twitter and tweeting at you. And then they got to it. So by noon, they reached out and said, "Oh, hey, it's sorry, it was a password or thing. No, wait, no, it was a policy thing. No, wait, it was actually just an error. Here, can you reset your
Jesus.
password?" And then I'm like, okay. So, long story short, I got I got the Etsy site back. So
Hey,
now I
you
can
tweeted.
populate it with all the stuff. So I spent all day yesterday doing some extra sewing and ironing to get all those pockets ready and get some photographs of it on a
Good.
t-shirt so it's ready to go.
Hell to the yes.
Yeah.
Holy smokers. That is
Mm-hmm.
a great day. Great day for
Great day
hay.
indeed. Great day. And then Kat sent me all of the submissions or all of her artwork for King Giz. I commissioned her to make some King Giz stickers and stuff. And oh my gosh, that artwork is so sick.
Oh, she's so dope.
She's so talented. Like, that's so
She's
good.
so talented.
It's so good. Oh my gosh, that's exactly like the fishies and like all
I haven't
the
seen
name on
anything
the thing.
other than
Oh
yeah,
my
no,
gosh, yeah, it's good.
you
It's
gotta
good
send me
stuff.
some stuff.
But I need to get those stickers thing. Nah, you
Yeah,
know,
like right meow.
like now, like right meow,
Right meow.
and then donate them. I really want to get them donated for the Weirdo Swarm charity drive. It's a King Giz
Lit.
creator group that it's donating a bunch of stuff,
Lit.
handmade King Giz
Lit.
stuff. Yeah, if I can
Lit.
donate and get my name out there, it'd be litty titty. Yeah. It's been a good couple of days, and then I attacked it on a mountain. I saw the
Damn.
ocean, and then working on the
He's
pocket
been
piece.
everywhere, man. He's been everywhere.
Hell,
Wee, wee.
yeehaw!
Yeah.
Get it, dog. Yo.
Yeah. Dude, that's a hell of a fucking weekend. Good on ya.
I told you, dog. I told you. That's why I was so silent before we started recording. I was like, I just gotta let it all out. And just like tell you, because you also had quite the epic weekend. You had an
Dude, I
even better
did.
one with
Wow.
Oh,
I don't even know. You just really
I said the
fucking
bar.
weekend,
Here's the
dog. Yeah.
bar.
I should have
Yeah.
had you go second.
Uh-huh.
No. My weekend kicked ass. So actually, it started on Thursday. And Thursday morning, I had my last community breakfast. And so, sorry, again, just snot rolling everywhere, you guys. My throat just burns and itches. It'll be gone by tomorrow. I ate 2 massive garlic toasts with like a lot of garlic, probably like 4 heads.
Yeah, she eats a lot of garlic on those garlic toasts.
Yeah, I give 0 fucks,
It's
but I
awesome.
love the taste of it. And then I put some cheese and then a little bit of salt, and then I just devour it. So I had 2 big pieces of garlic toast, and hopefully this will go away in my morning. But in the meantime, I will need to deal. Anyways, okay, so it started Thursday morning with my community breakfast, and this was my last community breakfast. So it was a big deal, and like it was a great turnout. It was at the high school. I talked a little about PAVE. I got the rollout of our new logo. I'm freaking jazzed about. And then I got to talk about like the interview clothing drive and the Dress for Success and all of that cool stuff. And then we had a guest speaker who was phenomenal. But anyways, at the very end, they gave me flowers. They were very sweet. And then after that, I was like, I'm out. Like we got done around like 9. I got back to the office around like 9:15, and then at 9:30, I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna just head out right about now. So that worked out great. I had packed everything, ready to go next to the door. So I went home, got everything ready, and got it out, and then started on to Arkansas. So Arkansas. So yeah, got on down to Arkansas. So it was like a 6.5 hour drive. Made it in time to get to the house, sit for a sec, and then go to Clover's softball game. So I got to play. Yeah, got to play. Got to watch Clover play. And then everybody's there. We're supporting the fam. They had snacks that night, so like that was fun. And then yeah, what else? And then we went to this custard place. Holy smokes, it was so good. It reminded me of Sheridan. on
Okay.
188th
Okay.
and Center,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about? And it had
Oh, I
that long
definitely know what you're
tube
talking
of
about.
custard, and they're like chopping
Yeah.
it like, oh my God. That's what we had. Oh, snap, watch it. I had chocolate ice cream, chocolate custard
Ooh.
with cheesecake bites and hot fudge. Oh
Oh,
my
you like your
God, that's
cheesecake bites.
so good. I do. Okay, so then that was like capped off my night, my first day there. Like, welcome to
Nice.
Arkansas.
And it
And
was
then,
so wait, describe the ride, the drive again.
okay,
Is it
so
just like kind of a straight line?
it's like a straight
Does it get
diagonal line.
dynamic
Okay,
landscape
so
wise?
you're in Illinois. You have no
Yeah.
trees. You see
No
everything.
trees.
You get to Missouri. You get some trees. You're like, wow,
Okay.
this is cool. Then you get to like southern Missouri and you're like, rock. There's some rock
Yeah.
and some trees. And you're
Rock
like,
and
it's
trees.
getting denser. And then it's windy too. And then you get into Arkansas and
Mm.
you're really windy and you see a lot of agriculture, like hill fields,
Hidden, right?
pastures. Yeah. And then these trees. And you're like, wow, okay, Arkansas.
Okay.
I see you, Arkansas. And it was, I don't know, it
Hmm.
was like way more pleasant than I had ever imagined. And it was a lovely drive down there. And it went really
Yeah.
quick, and it was better than driving through Illinois, I will say.
Oh,
Like,
for sure. I
Arkansas
100%
definitely had a lot
agree
more
with you.
to look at. Oh yeah, it was a phenomenal
Cool, cool.
landscape drive
Because I
for
don't think
sure.
haven't driven through the Missouri side all the way down to
Mm,
Arkansas. So I
yeah,
was
because why would have
curious.
you?
Why would I? Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. But you flew into Arkansas, yes?
Hmm.
Okay, because yeah, Matthew's
Yeah.
already been there, but not in this house, right? Or were you at the old
No,
house?
not in this house. No, when you sent the snaps, I was like,
Yeah, they live in a mansion.
that's so sick.
Like, Cat and Lenny made it. They have a beautiful home. And first of all, I show up, these people, I love them so much. I show up to their beautiful home and I am in the office slash guest
Hmm.
bedroom. And it has a card and like a gift for me. Like I'm coming to visit them and they're giving
Aw,
me a present.
I
And
know
it
they're so
was,
great.
they're so sweet. It was a candle with the scent being of like the next town over, Eureka Springs, which we ended up driving through, which was very, 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 very
Ooh,
cool.
Eureka.
Eureka Springs. I think we should go there sometime. Also, could live there maybe. It's like very cool. Very cool. But that and then a bar of soap also made local smells amazing, but like local things from Arkansas, because she's the sweetest thing. But anyways, she had already sent and shared a note of the itinerary with me, so I had an
Mhm.
understanding of like what was going on, to pack and all certain things.
Don't you
But
love how they have that written out? I
oh,
think it's so
it's
great.
great to have an itinerary. I
Yeah.
love a good itinerary.
Mhm.
And you know what? We
When I was
stuck
there, we
to
had
it.
it. Yeah, exactly. Because there's dedicated chill times that's perfectly planned out.
Perfectly planned out. And if there's time within a time, that's fine too. But
Uh-huh.
you've got your priorities. Yeah, it was lit. I mean, it was just like, and
That's Brittany's
transition, I
type of
never felt
vacation.
rushed. Agreed. I want, like, let's go. I want to see everything. Like, give me 3 days in a city and
Yeah.
let's smash it. And then let's get out of here. Like,
Yeah.
just go. So that's what we did. Kat, like, really crushed it on this. Okay, so, and also, I got a day in the life. You don't really go get to visit people and then have a day in the life. And
Mhm, mhm.
because Clover had a fifth grade celebration, her graduation for fifth grade
Oh,
that
wow.
Friday
Yeah.
morning. So she's getting dressed up and ended up, she had a solo, like sang a little solo. And then this little girl, oh my gosh, she won like 8 awards to the point they're like, okay, and this one goes to, can you guess? And the whole class is like, Clover, like multiple times. Multiple times. This girl is like killing across the board. She
That's
read
so
4
good.
million words in a year. Okay. That's more
Whoa.
than whole classrooms read. All right. And then
Wow.
she reads at an eighth grade reading level. She just graduated fifth grade again.
Mhm.
And anyways, just slayed all these awards, and I'm there for it, which is like so cool. And got to see all this like day to day stuff. So pumped for Clove. And then I got to go to Willow's music class. So this is like a mommy and me music class. Did you go?
No, I'm not.
Oh my God, Matthew. I was like, oh my God, did you go? Because this is awesome. So Miss Katie was our teacher, and it was like she had a pitch pipe, and we were going everywhere. And then we do all these dances, and we just have all these steps. And I'm like, I love this. This needs to be for adults. Like, and she's like, I know, but like technically it really is for the parents. Like you're getting your kid, but a lot of these kids are like all over the place. And it,
But
they're like either sitting in front of her mesmerized because she's incredible, or just like
doing
looking
baby
around,
stuff.
walking around, doing
Yeah.
baby stuff. And then all the parents are like, oh yeah, like
Yeah.
happy face. We're all looking at each other. We're all doing the dance. And it's just so sweet. It was so freaking sweet. I would do that every day, every day. Like, honestly, I should look up videos
Baby drum
online.
circles.
Oh my gosh, seriously though. And that's what it was. There was a music time and I got a little thing and that's Matthew. That is where she went to a freaking festival and then she put that Sin of Funk, that what
Yeah.
I sent you. That was
Uh-huh.
one of the songs she puts on. She was like, "Oh, I
No
just
way.
heard this at a festival. Like, let's dance to this." Bitch, yes. Fucking yes. Lit song. Now I listen to them.
Yeah.
So
They're good.
anyways, Arkansas slaying in the morning. So that, that was crazy. Okay. And then Kat set me up for a chiro appointment.
Ooh.
Because she has this chiro that's like this bodybuilder that just reefs on you. And
Oh
Matthew
boy.
Keith Sunderman. I like shattered. It was incredible. It was like, just, doing little tests. And then he was like, all right, yeah, I gotcha. Whole spine, whole thing. And I just go, fucking shit. And the doors open and Kat's like definitely embarrassed. And then we leave after we leave. Because I did now my entire body. Kat was like mortified looking. Because then he like got the other half, that whole thing cracked. The entire I mean, like I rang out like a freaking rag. And then
Holy crap.
my hip hurt so bad. He just knocked that sucker into place. And then my neck, oh my, I mean, like, whoa. And then he cracked my ears because I was talking about my ears.
Yeah.
I've never had any of that.
Crack your ears.
Yeah, just
That's
like
a new one.
not very much so. It was like it was all intern. It was very interesting.
Yeah.
But loved it. And I mean, this guy played the freaking karimba on my spine and my joints, and I'm just like, oh my God. Oh, and then later we walk out and I like pay and we walk out and I'm like, that was the best experience of my life. Like, I can't even move. And Kat was like, oh my God, that is like a nice Christian place and you're just yelling profanity. I'm like, dude, you hear my body? Did you hear that? Like, come on. Like, I'm sorry, but holy shit. That really, whoa, anything. Whoa,
bite your tongue, Brittany.
I know, it was bad. But it was so good. It was every worth it. And I only did it like 3 times, truthfully. I didn't like scream the entire times, but so. But anyway, so after that, we rewarded ourselves with my first ever Whataburger.
Oh.
Which was delicious.
What burger did you have?
We both got the melt, which I love a good melt. Like, I love a good melt. Do you ever have a melt?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know it's on melt.
Well, describe it.
Well, it's on, okay. So like sourdough bread, you got your like 2 patties, 1 patty, whatever.
Yeah.
Grilled onions, sauteed onions, and then like Swiss cheese, yeah?
Yeah, usually.
So
yeah.
So we nommed that hard.
Nice.
And then we're like all cracked up, ready to rock and roll. Oh, it was so good. And then that night, so this is all still Friday. Like,
oh wow.
Like
nice.
Friday at like 2:00. It's like, okay, we're going home. 3:00. Like, we're done with the chiro music class and a celebration. Like, whoa, and we've done a workout in the morning. And like, okay.
It was only 3:00.
It's only 3:00. So we go home, we get ready, and it is Kat's birthday party. Okay?
Yeah.
Because her birthday is the day after yours. And so she was throwing a party at the lake, and we were going to make all the food. So we did. And everything was like friendly towards a lot of things. So like there were sandwiches with bacon and all this sorts of stuff, and then we made like a vegan paleo dessert, and then we
Okay.
made like
Okay.
sugar-free stuff and a lot
Oh,
of
you're
like
so nice.
vegan also stuff. Oh, but it was really good, and she's really watching her sugar, and so all of this stuff was like just naturally sweetened. It had some dates in it,
Mm-hmm.
certain things and monk
Oh, I've
fruit and
been
all this stuff.
nomming on some dates.
Oh, dates are so
I
good.
love dates.
Oh, and I just saw like a caramel recipe with dates. Like you whip up
Ooh.
dates with like a little bit of maple syrup or something. Like it was something that was like, dang, I gotta do that. And then you dipped apples in it, like a caramel dip.
Oh
Um,
shit.
yeah, dude. But anyway, so we made all this stuff.
Nice.
Ended up being phenomenal. And then we went to the lake and met all of their friends. So that was cool. All the kids were
Very
there.
fun.
Very fun. And then we had like pool stuff. Like we were out in the
So
water.
were the rocks at that lake also just seafloor fossils, all the
Yes,
shells, all the things, all the crazy rocks?
everything was
Like you
fossilized.
just
Like
like look at something and it's like, oh shit, that's a fossil. Oh
yeah,
look, there's a
fossils
fossil. Oh yeah, oh
everywhere.
there's another seashell.
It was
There's
wild. And
another
then all
one.
this
Look at
just
this
rock
geography.
around us.
Yeah.
Like it's just gorgeous and
And then that
trees and like
water.
what?
Wasn't
And the
that beautiful
water,
water?
I
Wasn't
could
that
see my
beautiful
toe.
water? You could see your toes. You're like,
And I
how?
treaded water for at least a half an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It was lovely.
Isn't that wild?
It was
I didn't
wild.
know that any other rivers besides like some mountain rivers could be like that clear.
Yeah, it was lovely. Beaver Lake.
Uh-huh.
Go Beaver Lake. Oh,
Go
it was
Beavs.
it was very go Bears. But yeah, it was great to meet all the homies and like talk. And then Miss Katie showed up, the one with the music class. So that was cool.
Oh.
Like saw her again. Like, hey girl,
Oh,
hey, same
hey.
day, hang out. Um, like great music class. But no, she's amazing. So then we go home
Start
and
singing.
I know it's like get that bitch
Yeah.
back out. Oh my gosh. But then we went home and we chilled. And then the next morning we got up and we were off to a bagel company. I got,
Ooh.
oh my God. Okay. My bagel of
Oh,
choice. Are you
we
ready for
love
this?
freaking bagels.
I love bagels.
Oh, we
And we got some
love
to go
bagels.
too. Like I had a
Oh, of course.
Sammy and
I
then
would
I
have
got some
got
to
like
go.
a
So
fucking
here's what I
half
got. Here's what I
dozen.
got. I know I thought about it, but they are pricey and I don't need to eat that much
Okay.
bread. But okay, so I
Why?
went with the breakfast Sammy, bacon,
Okay.
eggs, and cheese
Mm.
on a honey oat bagel with maple walnut
Ooh,
cream cheese.
honey. Ooh.
Oh yes,
So what was the cream cheese?
maple walnut with
Maple
a
walnut.
honey oat bagel.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And then
but it's a full Sammy.
full
So
Sammy,
it
bacon, egg,
has,
and cheese.
yeah.
Out right
Mm.
in there. And then
Mm.
to go, I got a
Mm.
talking about bagels. I maple bagels.
Cream cheese?
I gotta Oh, I love cream cheese. Oh, and they had a honey almond cream cheese. They had so many cream cheese.
Ooh.
It was so hard to choose. But I got a French toast bagel with strawberry cream cheese to go. And then
Ooh.
I got a spinach and parmesan bagel uncut to go.
Spinach and Parmesan bagel?
Yes.
Did you
I got
spinach and
no cream
Parmesan bagel?
cheese, no
Oh,
nothing, just
yeah,
pure
no.
bread. So good. Right?
That sounds
Spinach and
delicious.
parm.
I I love
Yeah. spinach.
I love
Yeah.
bagels. And I love Parmesan cheese.
I love
All of
lamb.
those are delicious. I love lamb.
I love bagels.
I am purely Popeye in the salad choices. Just give me straight up spinach. That's all I
You're
really need.
literally, you
And then,
have no toppings, cheddar cheese and the
no,
spinach.
yeah, that's all I need.
That's all you need. And then, you guys, Matthew ate a blueberry bagel every day from kindergarten to 5th grade.
No, until the end of high school.
Oh, to the end of high school, even better.
Yeah,
I
I
was
would
telling
have
Lenny
one.
about
I would
that, and
have
he was like, really?
no, straight up. Yeah, yeah. There was an
Yeah.
apple in there in high school.
Okay, but 2
Yeah,
oatmeal pie cookies, always usually
yeah, of
good.
course, Little Debbie.
And that was it, right? Blueberry
Yeah,
bagel and 2 oatmeal pie cookies.
yep, that was it.
Period. Done. Filled you
I
up for the
could
day.
potentially trade one of the oatmeal cream pie cookies for
Oh,
something.
you were a con
It was
man.
yeah, it was high tender.
Hi, Zenda. In the lunchroom of
Very
Kappa.
valuable.
Oh
Middle school capitalism.
Okay, I gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Bagels.
we got this
Anyway.
bagels, fucking dank bagels, and then we
Dank
went to this
bagels.
place called Glory Hole Falls. Okay, and yeah, I know we were looking for a big old glory hole. We found
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
and but it was like a trickle of water down this massive hole. It's hilarious, but you
Really?
stand underneath it,
Okay.
so like you see it up above, and you're like,
You usually
okay,
don't want to stand under glory holes, though. Just like
yeah, or like in front of
general
them, anywhere
PSA.
around them, just
Yeah.
leave. Glory hole, get out, please.
They're not
Um,
glorious.
oh, woof.
But this one
Yeah,
was.
but this one was, and you can like
Yeah.
stick your hair in it and like be funny, and like it was great. And it was like a little hike to get there, like a mile hike up
Oh,
and down
nice.
some stuff. So that was nice. Lenny had the baby, it was we were trucking along.
Like a
It was
beast
good,
mode.
like beast mode, man, just tugging along on the
Yeah.
bubs. But yeah, that was really. Oh, and it was uphill on the way back, which was ass. So we were really rough it on the way back, but it was great. It was
That's
totally
always
great.
rough.
It was awesome. It was super sick. I'm very glad we went out there. And then we get back. We're vibing. We just did a hike. We got to drive back home, and then we meet up with a friend, Shrinda, and I had met her the night before. So that was great. So she came back out, and we ended up meeting her at this park that has like all these trails. And so we adult scootered, like big scooter wheels,
Yeah.
and non,
Like adults.
non-motorized, just like whipping in that
Just
scoot
real
scoot.
ass.
And so we scootered over to this
Scoot,
freaking
scoot.
skit over to
Scoot,
this
scoot.
cough cop shop in the
Cough,
woodwood.
cough, shop, shop.
In the woodwood. Yeah, it was like in the middle of this woods, and it had cool swings. There were some Mennonites, which was a sight to see, frolicking in the park. It was adorable. And yeah, so we had coffee at this place. They had this like rooftop part like integrated into the landscape.
Interesting.
Very cool. And then we
How was the weather?
Oh, it was
Like during
lovely.
this whole time? Was
No
it like
rain,
completely? Yeah.
probably like, 80 degrees
Not.
every day. It was
Was
a
it
little
humid?
hot. Wasn't the worst humidity, but it's getting there. Give it a month and I would
Yeah.
not want to live there. But it was nice outside, I will say. Like I was
Nice.
vibing, but I did get some sun. I got a little
Oh,
sunburn.
nice. Yeah.
Thank you. But okay, so we scooted, then we had some cough, and then we were gonna go to this part of the art museum, but it was closed. So we ended up popping over to this like glory hole or this like whatever blue hole. This place where they like to
different
swim.
holes.
Different holes in the river that they swim in. They swim in
Yeah.
lots of holes,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it was like a blue hole or some shit. But anyways, we stopped there because they like to go there a lot. So we went there, put our feet in, and we were vibing.
Yeah. I
And we
wonder
were
if that's the
having
same one that we went to.
Yes, Matt. Yes, she was like, "This is pardon. Yeah, this is where we took Matthew. This is blah 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 blah." So
Yeah.
yes,
Sweet area. Did you jump
someone
in?
got a bus on the other side.
A bus?
Yeah, like they were camping out this whole bus.
Oh
Like,
my
how did they get
gosh.
over there? So they had to like back in. But no, I mean we only got our feet in. We were kind of on a time crunch, right? But we went after there and then picked up Clover because we were going to this listening forest.
Listening forest?
Yeah, at the art museum. And so we never went inside the art museum, but we did go to this listening forest, and it was wild. So like this artist dude comes out and talks to you, and then you walk in, and one of the stops is like you scan like your face, and it gets integrated with every face that's been in this park, that's been scanned in this machine, and it'll match with someone that like looks like you, and then it'll kind of like intel this data, right? Lenny's like, fuck no, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want anybody to take. That's like immediately what I thought. Like, oh
Yeah,
my gosh,
Lenny's
no, I
like,
don't want them to take
I'll
pictures
pass
of my
on this
face.
one. And I'll pass on this one. Everything
Yeah.
was like recorded of yourself, which was a very interesting concept. But like, okay, there was this field of lights,
Like it's
and
easy
they pulse.
to project on there once you know the code and stuff. Like you could just like
Totally
paste the image. It's not necessarily your image, but it is
totally
an
exactly.
image.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
Gotcha.
okay,
Gotcha.
so like
Gotcha.
they did this pulse forest, and it had all these different lights,
Mm.
and they all, I mean, you could feel the heart
Oh,
rate, and
that
you
is what you
uploaded
were
your.
walking through.
Mm-hmm. So it was everyone's
Mm.
heartbeat. So it's a unique heartbeat. You put all of yours together, and people keep adding to it, and it keeps changing the rhythm of it all. And so
Whoa.
this is, and then it lights up when you kind of like get uploaded. You feel like, your heart rate's uploaded, and it'll light up. You'll hear your own heart rate, and then it'll go into like, you know, collective
Interesting.
heart rate. Yeah,
Yeah.
very interesting. And then they did a tree like voices. So you got to record something,
Ooh.
and then each tree tells it down the line. And then everybody that's ever done it is still like repeated, intertwined.
Well, is
So like
it?
I sang a bit, which was cool, and I'd hear it
Did
over.
the trees repeat everything in old Entish?
See, that's what you need to
Because
upload.
anything a tree says is worth saying slowly. It's a
Thank you,
quote.
Ent.
Yeah, that's a quote.
Yeah, good
Anyway,
work, good work. But yeah, the
that's
trees
cool.
were talking
Speak
to
of
each other.
trees.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right, real quickly, I gotta say a little story about
yeah.
trees. There was a
Maybe
group of high school kids that were jumping up and grabbing the leaves off the tree that's outside of the pool, and
asses.
then I walk up and I'm like, "Hey, don't touch those trees!" And I like yell it really really loud, and like all these little girls like squeeze off, and they look at me. I'm like, "I'm the Lorax. I speak for the trees," and then I walk in the pool.
Good for you. That's That's good. Teach these kids at a young age.
Like,
Hug
but
that
like
tree. Don't fuck with that tree.
they're just like ripping off the leaves. I mean, I've done the same exact things to those exact same
And
trees.
you know
Not
what?
those
Someone
ones, but
probably came out and yelled at you
also
and said, "Hey,
no, exactly.
hey,
Hey,
that trees!"
don't pull my trees. Oh yeah, they were so freaked out. It was hilarious. And then once they heard
I
about
get
the
to see
Lorax, they were
kids
just like,
freak, man. They stop in their tracks.
hey.
And when I mean, like an adult will like, react, but you
Yeah.
kind of are aware that you have some power. These
Oh yeah,
kids
and
have
I mean like,
zero power, and they.
like
I loved
yeah,
snapping at these kids all summer. I'd be like, "Ha!" And they
yeah,
just,
yeah,
stop
yeah.
in their tracks.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. And then like I
Oh man,
having to relearn how to deal with teenagers,
yeah,
you
that's
know,
a specific breed.
as a specific thing. I
You're
gotta
crushing it though.
skill that I have to learn. Anyway, hey,
Thank you for that tangent. That gave me
yeah,
a
a
really
little
good
trees.
belly laugh. Oh man, I need that little
I
giggle.
am the Lorax. I speak for the
Yeah,
trees.
that's badass. You tell him, Matthew. He will never buy air.
Yeah,
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, sick tangent, sick tangent. Um, but yeah, this listening forest was honestly
yeah, that's so
very
cool.
cool. Yeah, it was very cool. I would love to go to the art. Katie Swag said the art museum's like her favorite place ever, because
Really?
she went to college there in Arkansas, and so did Zane.
She
Like
was she was
randomly,
a
I know
boar.
people that were
What are they?
the Razorbacks, aren't they?
Razorbacks. Yeah, that's what
Like
it
there's
is. Yeah,
a hog though, like,
yeah, yeah.
and then everywhere it reads like "Woo, go Sue!" Like they do that at the stadium. I guess they like
Oh
call out the
yeah, for
pigs,
sure.
when I'm. Anyways, so I got to, yeah,
We're gonna have to
interesting.
normalize the volume on this one.
Yeah,
For sure.
sorry. Unless we get your pigs going. Effingham people, we got pigs. But yeah, this listening for us was sick. Google it, go to it. It was really cool. Highly recommend. That was all Kat's doing. She said, "Oh, and there was a river of words." And so you walked,
Ooh.
which was trippy as hell. I almost fell over. Because you're like in, like the puddles, and then it starts like you kick it and they'll move. And then they'll form around you these facts about Arkansas. And then as you get to the end of the walkway, it looks like it's pushing off of the end, like the water is like pressure over. And I
Yeah.
I I looked at Kat, and we both shifted sideways, and it was like, oh my god, we're gonna fall off the road. Like what moved? Absolutely nothing, just us. I mean, it was trippy as hell. Like,
Yeah, that's
what a
wild.
chance.
That
That's
sounds
where you
wild.
started. That's as you walked in. I'm like, holy shit. Here we go. Oh my god. Lit. Super lit. And then there was like a heat map thing too, as your bubbles. So
Ooh,
it was
yeah,
heat.
yeah, yeah.
And so we did this whole dance thing. I took a video. Lenny was chickening, how he clucks on
Oh
his
yeah.
head. He's a cock. Um, but yeah, it was such an epic evening. That was really cool. And Clover was loving it. It was just a very,
Nice.
very, very, very cool. And then, okay, so then Sunday
It's
we
awesome
get
when
up.
it's good for the adults and the kids, you know?
Yes, and 18 and younger were
That's good
free.
immersion.
Yes, I would agree. And
Mhm.
everyone's just like into it, Like
Nice.
there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Um and then Sunday we got up. So Sunday was a girls' day. And Kat,
Aw.
I know. So like I was thinking, I'll be with the fam the whole weekend, right? Which totally down for, very down for. But ended up she set aside a girls' day on Sunday. And you know what we fucking did?
What'd
This
you fucking do?
badass, man. So we go to this other coffee shop. We hit 3 or 4 different coffee shops. This woman knows the key to my heart.
Yeah, of
Um,
course.
and I mean, they're all like nice single origin drip coffee. Like,
Yeah.
love this woman. Um, and so we went. Well, okay, first of all, this coffee shop had hanging baskets of plants everywhere in like
Ooh,
so chic. Like, how do you water that? Like it's interesting. Their whole roastery was
real
massive,
tall
and
spout.
I don't know, man. It's like a 2-story tall, and then that's just the wall. Like there's nothing. It's just the wall.
Hmm.
Anyways, it was wow. It's called Onyx BT Dubs, but they had an
Onyx.
almond croissant that was stuffed with like an almond, not cream, but like kind of a paste, but a chunky paste. It was incredible. And then they had all these homemade macaroons. So I got 2 of them. I got a strawberries and cream and a pistachio. Holy
How they compare to
smokes!
the Springfield almond
Oh,
croissants.
better,
Ooh.
better, better.
Ooh.
So
Whoa.
good. Better.
Whoa.
Didn't
Whoa.
hurt my gut and was a lot more of like the croissant crispiness.
Okay.
And
Okay.
like
Okay.
less
Okay.
filling, but still not like, oh my God, I need more filling. It was perfect.
Hmm.
It was
Damn.
incredible. Holy shit. It was
Damn.
good.
Damn. Damn.
And
Damn. Damn.
then, okay, so that's not,
Okay.
like great. We had coffee and great. Yeah, girl day. We go
Coffee.
fly fishing.
Fly fishing.
We go to Devil's Den in
So
Arkansas.
fly. You
So
will. You know it.
fun.
Bowling.
We know it. That's for sure. We pull up and she's like, okay, we've got this little like waders for your feet, and we're going to put tick spray and we're going to walk down this river. Am I
Yeah.
sick? So we cross. We are going to the depths of the river and up and then on these rocks, fossilized, and we are trucking through all of these, just everything, because it's only like less, shin deep, but rushing
Yeah.
water, and
Yeah.
it's slick, and so we're kind of like just maneuvering all the way down. We end
Yeah.
up getting
It's
all the way down,
slow going, but
slow
it's
going, but we get
worth
there,
it.
and we're just going. We didn't want to see anyone, and we didn't forever until
Nice.
we were leaving. But I
Yeah.
ended up seeing a gar, that type of fish, that long. They're weird, but we didn't catch anything. But I saw that guy,
Yeah.
and we were talking about him earlier. She's like, "Be on the lookout." They're like very long. I mean, they're like
Yeah.
probably 20, like I don't know, 15 feet
I'm gonna
long.
have to Google it. Yeah. I don't know.
Inches, sorry, not feet, inches.
Yeah.
But they
Kansas.
were got like an alligator gar, I guess. But
Mhm.
anyways, so I was learning to refly fish, and she's
Yeah.
just like, knee deep out in the water. We both are for hours, not talking.
Just whipping it
And
out.
also,
Yeah.
we took all these drives everywhere, and we are just yapping. And the whole way to Devil's Den, probably like over an hour, just yapping. And back,
Hmm.
just yapping. Like we got some good talking, like just good talking, which is always what I want.
Hmm.
Just yeah, going to do outdoorsy things and yapping and just being in the element and knowing when to shut up. We were both fishing and we were
Yeah.
just vibing. I mean, it was like
Vibing. Yeah.
so
That's the only thing you got to do
lovely.
out there.
And then it was like, hey, should we take a swim? Yeah, yeah. And then everything was a big old tadpole. Like it was just, we were vibing. We were vibing hard.
Yeah.
And she had said that one time, like not too long ago, she saw 2 ladies on the river and they were like just fishing. She goes, I saw them and I was like, why the hell don't I do that? Like, we don't need men to
Yeah.
do these things. We
You
can
don't
just
need.
go.
No. You
Like
can do it.
anybody can fish if you want to fish. And I mean, we
Anybody
were
can fish.
wrapping our flies on, we were throwing our things,
Yep.
we were feeling pretty good about ourselves. And then we were just quiet. and calm for hours in the sun, and then we go
just out on the
shooting.
river.
Oh, just out on the river. And the river is light celeste blue. It is, holy smokers. So we get done there. We go back, and on our way back, we stop in at Insomnia Cookies, which was amazing, as always.
Do they keep you awake at night?
No, thankfully. They gave me away during the day.
Hey.
Oh, they were so good. They had this like dip box where you could buy cookies and then you buy a side of frosting and then you just dip. So I did that. And it was the best choice
That's
ever.
pretty clever.
So clever. And you can choose between buttercream and cream cheese frosting. And I chose buttercream because I thought the cream cheese would be a little too heavy on all the cookies, you know?
So, Brittany, just hold up. What we need to do is make a place that has cookies, that has the frosting on tap like that.
Oh.
And then another like ice cream or custard place along with that on the tap self-serve beer thing that you're doing.
Dude, if we could have a bakery and booze barn, just a BBB.
Make a fucking amphitheater and have those being just like the outside. Oh my God.
We'd be the next wedding venue. Is what that would end up being.
Yeah, true.
Like you get the bakery, the booze, and the barn.
We would, yeah,
literally. But I like that idea. Great thought. I'm into it. Anyways, I'm gonna send this up real quick. So then we get home and we play a game of Rummikub. We play 3 rounds.
Finally, good job. Thank you.
Okay, finally.
I have not played in so long.
I hadn't played yet. I was like
making me mad.
Yeah, and we were out in the garage, you know, and then it was like, oh, I see Rummikub's on the thing. Like, we got to do it.
Yeah.
And so we bring him inside, and I'm like, okay, let's go. Well, Kat wins first round. I'm like, this bitch.
Ooh.
And we're playing Clover. Clover's pretty good. Like, not too shabby.
Yeah, she's getting it. Nice.
She's getting it. She could do more, but, you know, she understands the concept. She's not really asking questions, which is great. So Kat wins first round. I'm like, okay, Brittany, get your life together.
Get your crap together.
I did. I won second round. We played third round. Won that one. I just raked him in.
Back to
back. And then it's like, oh, okay, 2 out of 3. Brittany wins. Let's move on to something else. No, but it was awesome. And then Kat made another incredible dinner, as that woman does. She just whips everything up. This was like a baked gnocchi with Italian sausage and cherry tomatoes and onion. It was kind of incredible. I had never tasted such a thing. She just is quite inventive with her food, which is awesome. And watched a little bit of Sing 2, which was good. And then Monday, I love Sing. Sing 2. And then Monday, we ended up going to another waterfall, this Glory Bee Falls, and it was another her and I trip. She was like, hey, if you've got time, let's just go. We just got to drive there, go to it, and come back. So we did just that, and it was awesome. Epic location. We need to go there. Like, when all 4 of us are down there for a good long day, we're gonna go there all day.
We're gonna go there.
That's our spot. Nobody's there. Spot. It's the spot.
All right.
It's the spot. Yeah, it's definitely the spot.
I'm excited.
And then, yeah. And then went to this Java Bros, another cool coffee shop. And then I left around like 1 or something. You know, got lost a little bit and then got home at 8:30. So it was, and Arkansas has some interesting things. Like, okay, your roadkill stops being deer and starts being armadillos.
Oh, yeah.
There's just armadillos everywhere. Barely any coons, lots of dillos. And then we saw a big old like black snake in the middle of the road.
Ooh.
And everyone kept saying like, watch for snakes. We've seen some snakes. Thankfully I didn't see any because I would have, like, snakes are not my forte. I could deal with spiders. Snakes? No.
Ooh.
Those suckers are
don't like the snakes.
No. And then, and then the night at the listening forest above us, I think it was like a bat. We thought it was an owl at first, but it kept seeing all these lights and then it would like dip and dive like really fast. I don't know if owls move that fast. Do you know if owls move? No, they don't.
Well, you would have seen it if it was an owl. You would have known it was an owl if it was an owl.
Right, but it was
like you could see, but like if it's a little black dot that's doing crazy shit.
It wasn't little. It was large.
But even if it's like somewhat, if it's
but I think it had black wings. I mean, that sucker could dive and twirl quite. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Salud.
Thank you. It's been minutes, and then I'm now dealing with this. This is the aftermath of my incredible weekend. Oh, but it was so good. And it was so good to see them, and it was so good to be with them, and it was just absolutely epic at every moment of all
Yeah,
time.
I'm happy that we have both experienced Arkansas. You know,
Yeah.
like
Because
now we
how
could
long
talk because
ago were you there?
they had just moved there, so they were
Okay.
in like the first thing, and it was just a couple months in. And so yeah, I was only a couple months into Uber, so I just kind of incognito went
Yeah.
for babysitting, and it was pretty lit. And I
Super
was
lit.
blown away by like the landscape and the feel, because it's like, oh man,
Mm,
this is like nostalgia for home, but way better like kind of landscape where I can definitely go into little tiny nooks.
yeah.
I can go explore different areas. There's a lot
Yeah.
more trees, a lot more rock, a lot more rivers and swimming holes, you know?
Yeah, it's like
I'm like,
Midwest
this
with a little
Midwest,
sprinkle of like P and dub
yeah,
nature. Like you don't get the
nature.
mountains, but you get yeah, I feel
You
like,
get nature.
okay, I could live here because there's shit to do that's for free. There are
Yeah.
water holes. There are things like that's what Illinois is lacking. It like
Yeah. And then if
truthfully.
you need to, you could just go to the Ozarks. You can go a little north. You can go down south.
Yeah.
Like you can go down to the coast.
And it's
Yeah.
just
No,
visually, aesthetically pleasing.
yeah, I was like, and then it's like, oh man, like there's a lot of Walmarts, right?
A lot of Walmarts, but also a lot
Yeah,
of just like
because it's from
really nice
Bentonville.
shit from the
Really nice
Walton
shit because
family,
it's
you
from
know?
Walton family. Yep, it's got that
Yeah.
Walmart money,
It's got I mean, they've got a
and
huge
it pulls
Walmart amp
company.
stadium.
They make companies go and have a rep there, so they have to make it
Yeah.
nice for the draw of the people,
Yeah, they got
and
the
they do a good
Topgolf. They've
job
got all
at
the
doing it.
nice
Hmm.
outdoors, but nice concert venues and
Yeah.
nice river activities. Everyone's on a
Hmm.
paddleboard. People are active. Like,
Active.
oh, they're active.
And
That's
there's
the
plenty
difference.
of areas to go bike for long
Oh my god,
stretches,
there's mountain biking everywhere. I had
and mountain
no
biking,
idea how
and yeah.
serious these people
Oh,
are
serious about
because
mountain
there's a
biking.
walking lane on
Yeah.
the sidewalk, and then there's a
Yeah.
biking lane, and it's all gravel up and down, up and down. And
Yeah.
that's just like the side of the
Just
road.
the side of the road. Yeah, that's the thing.
That's not like
Yeah.
a, oh, let's go on this trail. I mean, it's like it's just
No, like
natural. It's
you
just
need to
there.
have a mountain bike in order to bike down
Yeah.
there.
Like
Yeah.
these people do that
Mhm.
big time.
Yeah.
They had
Big time.
racks on their cars just mountain biking. And
Yeah.
every trail
I
we
was
walked had a mountain biking lane. Like it was
yeah,
nuts.
pleasantly surprised, right?
Pleasantly surprised. Like, it's making me rethink a few things. Like,
Yeah, like
I mean,
maybe I
I'm
should visit these places before I pass judgment.
yes. Stop being a dick, Brittany, and, just
But
try it
also,
out.
yeah,
But it's truth,
that's straight up, straight up.
Like,
Yeah,
we
no,
have
I
no
felt the same
idea.
way.
I just think we put the South itself in, like, a box, and
Yeah,
we can talk shit because we don't know. And then
we
you
don't know.
go there, and it's like, whoa,
Like,
whoa,
oh
whoa. I
man,
just
this is
went to
kind
a
of nice.
music class. I met all of these hippies real
Uh-huh.
quick. Cat's
Yep.
already has a tribe,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is lit. So you've already met people in a year that you're inviting to your birthday party and that are like, oh my God, like, I can't wait to meet your bestie. And you're like, wow, look at you.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
you got the whole fam bam in a crew
Yeah.
now. Like, this is
Yeah.
great. And everyone's doing similar things. Like, another lady's doing a hypnobirth. Like, that's a Cat's thing. And there's all
Mhm.
these things that are
Mhm.
connecting, and you're like, wait, but you're in Arkansas.
But you're in Arkansas.
How to
Wait.
what? And it just works. People are doing paddleboard yoga all the time and getting into their health food and
Yep.
but also have a Confederate flag. It just
Yeah.
Arkansas, man.
There's a few pickup trucks that are like, oh boy.
Oh
This is,
boy. Yeah, there's some people.
oh
But
boy.
like, we went to Devil's Den. Everyone
Uh-huh.
is there. Every type of human being is there. They're doing a cookout all day long
Exactly.
cookout.
Everybody.
Every type of human,
Everybody.
whatever color of human, whatever type, whatever activity. It was
Yeah.
just everyone was there
Vibing on the river.
Vibing on the freaking river.
Vibing on the
I mean,
river.
rolling on the river.
Rolling on the river.
Left a good job in the city. I
City.
can't believe she died.
Oh,
Working
yeah.
for a man every night and day. And I never lost
one
one
minute of
minute of sleep,
sleep.
and I
And I
worry about
working
the
at the way of
way
thinking might help me.
man,
Oh, know that
it wheels
it
keep
was big on turning. Oh,
oh,
the
down,
railroad
Mary,
keep
keep
on
on burning.
rolling. Oh,
Oh,
rolling,
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 rolling now,
rolling,
rolling on the river.
rolling on the river.
Woo! That's a good job. I could go forever. I love that song.
And also, R.I.P. Tina Turner,
R.I.P.
rest in peace.
Rest in peace. She
Yeah,
slayed life hard.
yeah, she did.
She did a lot, and she's been through a lot. She had a lot of struggle.
She pumped a lot of tangs down in New Orleans.
Yeah.
And you know
She
what?
left a good dog.
She
What?
never saw the good side of the city
Really? Did
until
she?
she hitched a ride on the
Oh,
Riverboat Queen. Yeah,
wow. Big wheels?
they kept on turning.
Really? And Proud
Yeah,
Mary?
she kept on burning.
Wow. Were they rolling?
It was rolling.
Rolling where?
It was rolling down the river.
Oh, that was beautiful. We're gonna call that slam poetry.
Yeah,
Or just poetry in general, I guess.
yeah.
That's
It's like
what
what?
lyrics are, right? Anyways.
Yeah, it's only like 70 years old or something.
666.
No, CCR in the 60s, I should say.
CCR.
Was the original. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it was super
Yeah,
duper
Arkansas.
epic, and Arkansas
Super
is
epic.
really cool, and I
And
will never
I'm
shit on
glad
it
they found a
again.
good place too. They
Yes.
found their footing.
They found their footing, and also
So I
I
got
will
them
be
in
back
flux, and
there.
you got them. Yeah, you're gonna be back soon.
I'll be back there December 25th.
They're getting me out
I'm
there
having
too.
Christmas out
Yeah.
there.
Oh, nice.
That's her due
Really?
date.
Oh shit.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
So I gotta
Bringing
be
ho ho
prepared.
ho. I'm bringing in the new year.
Bringing in the new baby. No, just watching the new baby come into this
Yeah.
world. But
Santa's
for
got a brand
real,
new
how cool
bag.
is that? Santa's woo! Britta's gonna be doing all the Santa stuff. For Clove and Willow.
Rudolph's got a red nose this year.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
we'll be
this
coming
is gonna
down
be
that
good.
chimney, that's for sure.
Oh boy.
Chiefing down the chimney. But yeah, but that's cool. I get to see
Yeah,
Arkansas in the wintertime, I guess.
that'll be good.
Which would be cool.
You'll see it because I mean I hear they have 4 seasons.
Yes, but also
4 distinct
mild.
seasons.
It's not Nebraska. It's not,
Oh yeah, true.
Illinois
Not
intensity.
mega blizzard.
Hopefully, it's like pretty chill. But yeah, I don't mind a nice cool breeze.
No 80-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, no
For 5
blizzards
days
would be
straight.
lit.
Yeah.
Not having to carry around my
Okay.
shovel everywhere I go, just in case I die in a ditch.
Yeah,
But
naturally.
that is survival skills. Yeah, also on the trail, there was a statue of a mama and 2 baby cubs. And I got a picture with them.
Did you scare it off?
Like,
Did you start yelling
God,
at it?
these bears
Did
are
you
coming
fight
after
it?
me.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Ah! Hi! This is
man.
my trail.
Yeah. Oh, man. I should have. Yeah, they had a lot of cool things on this trail, but yeah, these sculptures, and I could
That's
not
awesome.
believe
Good.
it was a mom and 2 cubs.
Yeah, good.
Killer.
You got it.
LOL. Anyways, but I was gonna transition to like talking about children.
Yeah,
I think we
did
still should next time.
Yeah, we'll touch on that. But like we had to get through this.
Yeah.
Weekend. Like,
you had a great weekend. You had a fucking killer weekend, dog.
Yeah.
You had a killer weekend.
Exactly what I wanted.
And you never went up to the lodge or the lack thereof. So,
no, they don't even, you're not even allowed up to Hurricane Ridge for the foreseeable future while they're reconstructing that. Yeah. They don't want nobody up there. Yep.
That's really sad. That's good. I mean,
maybe next time. Next year.
Time. I'm so glad that you went to Lake Crescent and you did Storm King. You you crushed it in a day. Finally. Yeah. Can I do it? You think I can do it?
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah. I can climb a freaking rope.
Yeah, you can climb a rope. Yeah. You know I did.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, you know.
And I'm gonna be throwing wrenches at you at the whole time. So
yeah, please don't. Did you see they're coming out with the dodgeball too, though?
No shit, really?
Yes, Vince Vaughn is in. I think that was like the last factor because it was like nothing, and then it was like
if
Vince Vaughn is in.
Then then
it's
dumb.
not the movie.
Yeah,
get the fuck out. Love you, Ben Stiller, but nah.
Vince Vaughn.
He's funny. He really is that.
He's a good
funny.
One. Anyway, now we're just rambling.
Yeah, I'm so tired.
Yeah,
it was a hell of a weekend, but man, it takes it out of you.
Well, I tell you, the closet does help for the vocals.
Does it?
Mic. Yeah,
you guys, I'm in the closet. Tell you that. And I promise, I know everybody wants to know every time. I'm not a lesbian. Thanks for asking, though.
Just in the closet.
Just in the closet. Physically in the closet right now.
Yeah. No, but it's helping. So
good. I'm very glad. I didn't really realize that was a thing. And then Kat was like, you need to be in the closet. And I was like, okay. So, happy suggestion. Granted, it's 84 degrees in here. So I am literally hotboxing.
Yeah.
Not the good kind. Just dying of my own sweat.
Well,
it's fine. It's cool. It's fine.
It's cool. It's cool. The things we do for podcasting. Let's go.
Didn't hurt my feelings. Not really.
All right. Ciao. I'm out.
Matthew's out. All right. Ciao for now. Sunderkids fam.